friends of Sudoku, and welcome to the New York Times Hard Sudoku Puzzle. Today is the 26th of April, 2024. The first thing that comes to mind is that a 1 here and here, blocked like so, and that we therefore have a 1 here. The second thing that comes to mind is that we have a 2 and a 7 blocking here, we have a 2 and a 7 blocking here, we have a 2 and a 7 blocking here. So these two squares must be a 2 and a 7. We also have a 2 and a 7 blocking across here and still down here. So these two squares must be a 2 and a 7. And that means that this 3 blocks across, leaving only one square available for 3 in block 7, and that is here. Now we have a 3 blocking across like so, and 3 blocking down like so. So here's the 3. 3 now here or here. And here or here. Yes. And now what? 9 blocks across, of course, and down. So we have a 9 here. And therefore a 9 here. 5 and 6 block across. 5 and 6 must go in two of these squares. 5 and 6 therefore here. And that means that a 4 must go here, mustn't it? And a 4, 5, and a 6 here now. Since this is a 2, 7, and this is a 2, 7, we know that this has got to be a 1. 2, 7, 2, 7, therefore a 1 and an 8 here. This 8 blocks across, so we also have an 8 here. One of these is a 7, we know that because this 7 blocks here. We also have this 7 blocking across, so the 7 goes to this square. We have 2 7s blocking across like so, and 1 7 blocking down like so. So here's a 7. 7 blocks down and down. A 7 here. We know that this was a 7 2 square. Now it's a 2. We know that this was a 7 2 square. Now it's a 2, and this is a 7. Any more 7 magic? Here or here, yes. And here or here. So what about these? They look to be a 4 and a 9. And they must wait, I think. Here are 6 and a 4. Also assigned to the holding pattern for now. 1 6 8 9. Look at that. Isn't that neat? 1 6 8 blocking here. So this has got to be a 9. A 9 now must go either here, here, or here. But that's way too many possibilities. 1 6 8. Don't know. 2 3 4 5 here. 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, 3 goes here or here, blocking across. 3 blocks across, 3 blocks up. We have a 3 here. This is now a 3 5 squares. This is a 4 5 square. 2 goes here or here, and therefore here or here. 5 blocks here. Therefore this must be a 5. And these must be 4 and 6. So these 3 squares being a 2 6 and a 4. These squares can't be 2 6 and a 4. There must be a 3 7 8. 3 7 8, but that doesn't really help me much with these, does it? No, that's way too complicated for my mind this morning. 8s, 8 blocks up and across. We got an 8 here blocking across as well. So one of these must be an 8. And that means that One of these must be an 8. But look at this. This is quite neat. We got a 3 and a 7 blocking here. We got a 3 and a 7 blocking here. So a 3 and a 7 must go in two of these 3 squares. Can we get close to that? I would like to find another 3 somewhere, but I can't. 3 can go here or here. Now we got a couple of 9s blocking up here. We got a 9 blocking across here. We have a 9 here. We got a 3 blocking up here, and we got a 3 blocking across here. Now that we took away this square and gave it to a 9, it follows that the 3 must go here or here. This 3 blocks down. We have a 3 blocking across here and here, so this must be a 3. 1, 2, 5, 8 here. This is a 1, 8. So a 2 and a 5. 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here. So we have a 2 here. And that gives us a 2 here. 1, 5, 8. We know one of these is an 8. We know one of these is an 8. We know one of these is an 8. And the 5. The 5 we don't know much about, do we? 5 blocks up and across. So 5 here, here, or here. That's too many possibilities. But a 4 and a 5 here, we can do something with that. The 4 blocks down. Now we found a 5, and it goes here, and this is a 4. This was a 4, 9. Now it's a 9, and this is a 4. 5, 6, and 8 here. Still no joy. But we have a 5 blocking this square. We have a 5 blocking this square, so here's a 5. 1 and 8, 1 and 8. 1 and 8, not 1 and not 8. So I'm predicting a 6 for this square. Let's see if we can get to the 6 using normal logic rather than our knowledge of unique rectangles. 4, 5, 6 here. Not sure about that yet. We have another unique rectangle here, and here, here, and here, because these are 4 and 6. This is a 4 or a 6, so this can't be a 4 and it can't be a 6. So it must be a 5. But again, let's see if we can get to that without knowing about unique rectangles. Just plain old-fashioned logic. One thing that comes to mind is that we have a 5 and a 9 blocking here. We have a 5 and a 9 blocking here. So we have a 5 and a 9 in these two squares. So a 2, 3, 6, 8 for these squares. And since this 2 blocks here, these are 5 and 9 and can't be a 2. We have a 2 blocking here. It follows that this must be a 2. Now we have a 2 blocking across here and up here. So here's a 2, 3, 6, 8 here. I'm not ready to call that yet, I think. 4 and 6 here. But we found this 4 earlier, and I forgot to draw any conclusions from this. We now have a 4 blocking up here, and we have a 4 blocking up here, and a 4 blocking across here. So here's a 4. Now we do have a 4 here, and we have a 6 here. That is helpful because this 6 blocks across, this 6 blocks up. One of these is a 6 blocking down, giving me a 5 here and a 6 here. 5 blocks across, 5 now blocks up, so here's a 5. Therefore, we have a 5 here. 1 and a 9 missing in this column. The 9 blocks over. Here's a 1 and here is a 9. Up here, we need an 8. Here a 1, 7 and a 3. No, still not. Yes, 7 and 3 block here. So here's a 1 finally. And a 7, 3 here and here. 6 and 9 here. The 9 blocks over. 6 here, 9 here. here we might as well fill in the missing 8. And a 1 and a 6 here. The 1 blocks, of course, so here's a 6. And here's a 1. And as I predicted earlier, this is now a 6 because this 6 blocks up, giving me an 8 here, by the way, and a 6 here, and therefore a 6 here. This 6 now takes away a 6 possibility from this square. It must be a 4. Therefore, we have a 4 here and a 6 here. These are 1 and 8. We have the 8 up here blocking, so here's a 1 and here's the 8. This is also an 8, and therefore we have an 8 here. 3 and 7 here, 3 blocks over. 7 must go here, and 3 here, and therefore here. This must be a 7. And the last number, no, the second to last number here is a 1. And we have a 5 here, as I predicted. And that's it. One way to solve a puzzle without using unique rectangles is to just follow your own logic. And that's often all it takes, but not always. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.